Okay, so I'm going to show you how to create your aura. So first you want to click My Auras at the top middle part of the screen. Then click the Create New Aura button on the top right of the screen. This takes you to the trigger image screen. You're going to click on Click to select existing to choose your trigger image from your previously uploaded images. Your trigger image will now display in Aurasma Studio. Click on the next button in the upper right-hand corner. This takes you to the Edit Overlays screen. In order to have your overlays launch, when a section of your trigger image is tapped or double tapped, you will first have to bring in all your overlays to the trigger image. Decrease their size and hide them so that they do not immediately show up when your aura goes live. To do this, do the following. On the right of this screen, under the large plus sign, choose Click to select existing. Highlight your first overlay and click Select. This will now put your overlay onto your trigger image surrounded by a colored box. Use your mouse to drag the corner of the box down to shrink the image. You can shrink it very small. You do not need to be able to see what the image is at this point. Then use your mouse to move the box with your overlay into a section of your trigger image that will not be used to tap to launch your overlays, like in the upper or lower corners. On the right of the screen, you will now see a box that will say Overlay 1 with action buttons. In this box, check the box that says Initially Hidden and uncheck the box that says Fade In. Then repeat this process for each overlay. Okay, so to make sections of your trigger image respond to tap or double tap to launch overlays, you will create hotspots on your trigger image. Under the large plus sign, Click to select existing. Instead of choosing one of your uploaded overlays here, you will now click the Add Hotspot button in the upper right corner. This will create a clear box that you can resize and position on the part of the trigger image you want to tap to launch your overlay. Use your mouse to drag the corner of the box to the size you want. Use your mouse to drag the box over the section of your trigger image you want to be able to tap on. Then leave the Initially Hidden box unchecked and the Fade In box checked. You are now ready to add an action to your hotspot. In the hotspot overlay box, click on Add Actions. Select either when overlay is tapped or when overlay is double tapped from the drop-down box. Now click the Add Action button. Select Start an Overlay from the drop-down box. Now, if you want to link to a web page such as YouTube, select Load URL from the drop-down box and copy and paste your URL into the box below and click Save. So let's go back to Start an Overlay from the drop-down box. From there, you want to click on Add Overlay. Pick what overlay you want to have launch from the drop-down box. Click Save at the very bottom. You will now have to tell your overlay to launch in full screen mode. Okay, so find the overlay box on the right-hand side of the screen that corresponds to the overlay you told to launch with your hotspot. Click Add Actions. From the drop-down box, choose After Overlay has started. Click the Add Action button. Choose Make an Overlay Full Screen from the drop-down box. Click Add Overlay. Select the same overlay as the one you are currently adding an action to, the same one you had chosen from your hotspot. Click the Save button at the bottom. You can now use the Preview button at the top to test your hotspot's functionality. At this point, you should be able to read the directions on your screen and position your phone in front of the image on the screen. Repeat this process for each hotspot you wish to create for all of your overlays. All right, once you have added all your hotspots, you are now ready to save and share your Aura. Click Next in the upper right-hand corner. In the first box, name your Aura. You can create a searchable hashtag in the hashtag box. Click on the share button in the top right to make your Aura public. And that way you can have people follow your channel to view your Aura. Okay, and that's how you do it.